going to do a Bella Belle unboxing, and we actually didn't get this recently. We bought this actually back in 2021 because I will explain everything, but essentially this is the pair that I really wanted, but they didn't have it in stock. So at the time what I did was I ended up getting the white pair, and my partner offered to pay for it because it was Christmas. So that was the story behind it. I wasn't looking for a wedding shoe. You might be able to see this better now, but if we take this, first thing we see is a thank you from Bella Belle. They make the most beautiful high heels ever, and they also show the autonomy of the Bella Belle shoes. All of them are handmade with different materials, hand beaded, hand sewed, everything is handmade. So that's one of the things that I really like from Bella Belle. Another thing is that all of their shoes are very, very comfortable, which I will later try as well. So these are it with the tissue. The tissue has Bella Belle written all over it. And then these are the beauties. So as you can see, I got the boot version. I'm not a huge boot person, but I really like the black one, and the black one wasn't available, so I decided to go for the white one. I really like the white one, to be honest. It is absolutely stunning. And this part are all made from satin, I believe, and then these are all stitched on, and it is honestly so beautiful. With Bella Belle shoes, what I wasn't sure at the time, because I don't live in the US, I live in the UK, we don't have a store anywhere close to us, so I wasn't entirely sure what shoe size I should be buying, and especially when you're buying things overseas, you really want to make sure you get the right shoe size first. I did message them to ask for their opinions in terms of what size I should be getting with these. They actually said that because these shoes are open toe and they're all lace around, I can actually get away with them. They're actually very giving when it comes to sizes. So I picked my regular size 6, so 39 EU 39 shoes, heels, and they actually fit quite well. I'm going to take the tissues out. Whether I wear this on my actual wedding day, I pain to say that I actually don't know, because it is just too pretty to wear. On my wedding day, I'm going to be walking quite a lot, so I actually don't know how I'm going to feel about having some dirt and dust and London roads all over this gorgeous pair. So I think it's very likely I'm going to be wearing a different pair, a bit more durable, than wearing this. This, however, I would like to take pictures of this. This is beautiful. So as you can see, I've taken the tissues out, and that way you can see the embroidered flowers on the side. Both sides are actually exactly the same, but you can see how beautiful this is. You have a whole flower here, you've got a second flower, third flower with some leaves. The toe point just have some structural part, and then you have exactly the same thing on the other side. The most gorgeous bit I find are the embroidery, and another thing that I really quite like as well is the bow at the front. I thought that was really sweet. It matches the material at the back, and the satin also, not only does it start from the back, but it also runs all the way down to the heel, which is very beautiful to look at. But when it comes to walking, you need to be very careful, because you do not want any dirt on white satin or ivory satin, however you see it. Another thing that you might want to know about Bella Belle is that they had all of their heels. So this is actually one of the reasons why I purchased this pair as well, is because I'm not sure if you can see, it's not very obvious, but inside the shoes, I don't know if you can, there's a slight line here, like right there, and essentially this whole part, the sole of the shoes, are actually all padded all the way to the ball of your foot. So that leather pad over there, that is where the padding is. Another thing I want to point out is that when it arrives, it actually does have some plastic put all over it. It depends how you want to do it. By the looks of it, it is just leather underneath. So for me personally, that means that I would personally prefer to go to the cobblers and get some sole inserts glued on the bottom, just to give it just that extra lift, because I think someone actually commented on my Kaya boots and suggested to do the same thing, and that was really smart. So I would suggest doing the exact same thing with these, just so that if you are wearing this on your wedding day, a little extra protection at the bottom would be really helpful. So that is the only thing I would say, because we are dealing with white and such a thin sole. I would 100% recommend try anything to kind of thicken that sole, give it that extra height so that any dirt, any water, any rains or any gravel isn't exactly going to go straight and damage the lace. Both of my dresses are quite floral. That being said, these are very, very, very comfy. I would say that if you are between sizes like I am, like normally I am a size 39, but in certain shoes I will definitely go one size up, so maybe it's 6.5 or 40. But with these ones, I'll go for your normal size. Don't worry, they really do give. So I would say these are definitely a win. These shoes are definitely very, very comfortable. In terms of when to wear these shoes, I think these will look beautiful if you have a massive slit on your wedding dress, or if you have something short like a T length, or even like a knee length, or even a mini length if you really want. I think this would look gorgeous with those kind of dresses. Anything that wouldn't really show the dresses, I feel like it might be a bit of a waste on these, but that is my personal opinion. I think that these are definitely worth it. Obviously now it's a bit different, it's about 300 and so pounds, so I don't know exactly if I would pay that amount now, but back then we paid, I think, just over 200, so I would say at 200 mark, I think it was really, really, really good. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you next week. Bye.